G'day, human Laudiocytes. This is Scizor, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Picross, where we use logic puzzles to draw Pokemon pictures. So, let's begin. Oh, right. So last time we drew Keldeo. Alright, this time I guess we have some more Pokemon that we can draw, don't we? We have 11, 2, alright, what do you want to use? Only time skills and at least 2 Pokemon in 5 minutes. Alright, time skills, okay. When it says time skills, does that mean slow time or freeze time? Or does it mean either of them? You know what, I'm just gonna use 2 freeze times, just for the sake of it. When it says only, does that mean that we don't have to use any of them, or does it mean that we can't use anything other than them? I don't know. Well, either way, let's do this. I'm gonna freeze time right off the bat anyway, just because there's really no reason not to do that. You know what, Spiritomb, you can work your magic. Alright. What do we have here? We have... well, we know this one has to have... those have to be true. Which means we can't... meaning this has to be part of the 2. So that can't be true. Alright, so we also know... actually, this is a 3, so this means this has to be the... wait a minute, that might not be the case, actually. We do know for a fact these have to be true, though. But we do know... those... are going to be true. Which means that's a 1, that's a 1, and there's that row. So... also, if this is a 3, that makes this a 1. Alright. Meaning this has to be part of the 2, so this can't be... this has to be not true. We don't know if it goes to the left or to the right. So, from there... well, we know these have to be 3s. So that gives us that, then. Which makes that means that's a 2. That's a 1. These are 1s. Alright. This needs to be a 2. We need 2 1s, so we have that. This needs to not be true. These need to be true to make it a 4. Filled Square Champion. Whatever that means. Okay. Whatever. I'm always happy to fulfill certain things, I guess. I don't know. Alright. Well... we need this to be a 3. This needs to be empty. Alright, if this is a 2, it could go up or down. Don't know yet. We need a 1 somewhere. This needs to be true, because that has to... no, wait a minute, no, that has to be a 2. That might not be true. Alright, well... this needs to be a 3, though. Which means that's not true. Which would mean that we have... this needs to be a 2. We need a 3, meaning this can't possibly be true. This has to be the 2, meaning this... actually, that could be true. But we have... if we take... we need 4. Oh, these have to be the 4 then. So we have that. Meaning that's a 2. Those are 1s. That's a 1. So there's our 1. There we go. Now we need a 3 in here. Well, this needs to be a 1. That needs to be a 2. That needs to be a 2. So that gives us our 3 and 1. Those are 1s. This is a 2. Fair enough. Okay, so it means we need this to not be true. So this has to be the 1. That clears there. This is a 2. This... The 1 could be all the way in the end, but it would make more sense if we had this be the 2, because that would make this the 3rd. That would be true, and we'd have this and there. And that. There we go. There we go, toward the end, things get a little simpler when you can start visualizing the way that's going to look. So with that, we drew and captured Bagon. So we're going to get 6 little Picross right there. How nice indeed. Okay. And it looks like we can go back to area 10, I guess? I don't have 130 Picross yet, though, unfortunately. But when I get enough, I will go back to area 10, don't you worry. Alright. Next up is 11-3. What do you want us to do here? Use Heracross? I don't think I have Heracross. I don't remember what I have and what I don't have, but I think I'd remember Heracross. Well, I don't have Heracross. What are you going to do? Use Scatter Reveal. What has Scatter Reveal? You do. So, hey, you're in. And... I don't know, you know what? Why not, Gumi? Why not? Alright. Use Scatter Reveal at least once? I'd be happy to. So... In fact, I'd also be happy to use Square Reveal. Why not? You know what? This one actually doesn't look too bad. We already know these are definitely true. Okay, so that means we have... This could be the 1 or the 2. I don't know for sure, but we know those have to be true. So do these. That has to be the case. This has to be in the 4, not in the 2. Alright, if we have... What did I just do? Alright. We know... You know, that's probably true, so I'm not going to erase it yet, but it might not be true completely. We know... These have to be true. I'm not going to do it in the 1 minute mark. That's okay. I'm not going to complain too much. We know this has to be the 1 then. Meaning this has to be the 3. Don't know exactly... Oh, we have... this entire row then. Well, column actually. So that is convenient. This seems like a very simple stage. I'm liking it. Definitely liking that. Alright. Meaning we need the 3 to be in here then. Because we can't fit 3 and 1 at the bottom. We also know this 2 has to be captured at the top. I don't know if it goes up or... Actually, no, it has to be below because you can't fit 2 at that top left corner. Well, horizontally, that is. So, we have this, BR5, meaning that can't be true. In fact, none of that can. So, the 5 and 1 could go up or down. Don't know for sure, but, you know, that has to be the 8. So that's convenient enough, I guess. Alright. The 3... We know this isn't true, which makes this the 3. Good enough, I guess. Also, this is the 5 then, so that's the 1. Good enough, because that makes this the 2. This is empty. This is empty. Here's our 5 and our 1. Here's our 2. We need another 2 in here, so... Well, we need that 1 right there. That's our 7. Except, no, we need that there because that's the 3, and 3. There we go! Took us a little longer than I wanted, though. We probably could have used a freeze time. It'll probably make it a lot easier, but there's really no reason to be so a stickler for the time limit, since, you know, we're not getting all the pick rights anyway for it. But we're gonna get a nice little mural tile. That's something. Definitely something. With that, we drew and captured Scizor, which gets a Mega Evolution that we don't have a Mega Pencil for. Hooray! Okay. You know what? Let's pick up our award. We filled 10,000 squares. Wow. Wow, okay, that happened. Alright, mine's losing practice because, you know, you gotta practice sometimes. Sometimes you gotta do some practice, because, you know, practice makes better. Or, actually, practice makes permanent. But, alas. Alright, let's see. That, and that. Alright, we have 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. That's 6 right there. This 6 right here. That might not be true, but we have that 7 there. 2 and 2. 2, 2, 2 right there. That's a 3. That doesn't work. That's our 3. There's our 2, our 1, and our 6. Okay. Alright. 6, 2, 2, 1, 6, 2 and 1, 3, 1 and 1, 1, 2 and 2. We have our 4 and our 1. Okay. Now we need 6, 6, 1 and 5, 1 and 3, 1 and 3, 1, 2 and 1 somehow. 1, 1, 1 and 1. 4 and 2. We need that there, here, and here. Okay, and one more. 7. We have that 6 right there. We have our 5 and 1. We have a 3 and 1. 4 and 1. 3 and 2, so this has to be true. We have a 2, 1, and 1. Here's our 4, meaning here's our 2. That's our 2. My bad. So we have 3 and 2. 3. 1, 2, and right there. Except this needs to not be true, so we have that, and there we go. Alright. So with that, we're gonna get 11 pick rights. My last one went a little uglier than I would have preferred, but hey, you know, whatever. I'll get what I can. Okay. Also, these mural tiles. Eventually, I'm probably going to hold off on using these until a little bit later on, because we only have so many of them. But I'm sure that'll be a little fun when we start actually working on them. But I'm going to hold off on that for a little while. So, the next one, we want to use set only ground-type Pokemon. Do we even have any ground-type Pokemon? Do we even have a ground-type? Slash reveal. Alright, alright, slash reveal. We don't have a slash reveal. Maybe that's the ground-type ones. Maybe the ground-types have slash reveal, I would assume, because we don't have slash reveal and we don't have ground types. And this is asking for only ground types with slash reveal. I'm assuming they're not going to ask for something impossible, so that would make sense. Well, let's go all dragon on this thing. Because, hey, we're already going to, you know, not accomplish too much. Sure, why not? Let's use a square reveal. Oh, so helpful. Well, actually, that might be a little more helpful than you would think, because that means we have this. We need... That bottom row, I think, would actually be filled. That's actually really useful. The bottom row, that is, not the square reveal. Although the square reveal is kind of useful, I guess. More or less. Well, actually, it's kind of useful with that first row. Okay, so this needs to be a 2. We need a 1 as well. This needs to be a 2. But we don't know exactly how that 1 is going to be placed. Alright. Well, we know this is not... That's a 2. This is a 2, which fills up this column. That's a 3. That's a 1. That's a 2. And this is a 4. This is a 1. That's a 1. 2 could go up or down, but it has to go up because 2 can't fit right there. 2, it has to be right here. There we go. So, that's our 1. 2 could go up or down. Probably down, I would think, because this has to end in a 2. So there's our 2 right there. So that goes up. So really, I don't think we really needed the square reveal too much. It didn't give us too much anyway, to be honest. We have that. We have that. This is a 1, that's a 1. That is a 2. That's a 1. We have a 1 somewhere else. Well, we have a 2 and a 1. That's useful. Filling in that. Now we have that's not true, obviously. So we have a 1 and a 2. This has to be in that 2, meaning that's part of the 2 right there. So, now we know these are 1s. This is a 2, and we have a 1 somewhere. These are our 1s then. Those have to be in the 5, meaning that can't be, meaning this is our 1, that's our 2. Well, these can't be true, obviously. So we need this to be our 1, and that to be our 1, and there we go. That was not too bad, that stage. Definitely not too bad. So with that, we drew and captured Arbok. 1 backward Cobra. Alright. And we only got 1 pick right because we don't have any ground types. We need ground types, honestly. And we made it to the end where we can actually get to the next area for 140 coins. No, sorry, not coins. Pick rights. For 140 pick rights, we can move on to Area 13. Sorry, no, Area 12. My bad, this is Area 11. But next time when I get enough pick rights, I'm probably going to go back to Area 10. Because apparently there's some interesting stuff going on around there that you guys suggested for me to go back to. So I basically chose 11 over 10 because of, well, Keldeo, I guess. I didn't know at the time, but Keldeo was available at the time to give us a little bit of assistance, I suppose. But now that we're past that, might as well try something a little bit different. Why not? Why not? We'll go back, I guess, to go to Area 10 to see what is going on around there. That'll be fun, I'm sure. So I guess this episode's going to end up being a little bit on the short side, but we're out of stuff to do for now, and I'm kind of out of pick rights, unless... I didn't mean to do that. We'll go back to mural tiles at some point in the future, I think. How much does it cost to go to Area 6? $90. I could probably just afford it, but then it'll be even longer before I can get to Area 10. If I could, if it only cost like 80, I might, or like 50, I might have considered, or 60, I might have considered it. But I want to kind of save up our pick cards for right the second so we can move on to Area 10 next time. So, I'm sure that'll be interesting indeed. So thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time we move on a little backward to Area 10. See you guys then. Goodbye.